Everybody join in this melody.
Let us unite, let us unite.
That's the only way we're gonna be free.
Unite, let us unite.
Everybody singing this sweet refrain.
Let us unite, let us unite.
Sing this melody till it gets in your brain. Well, I'm talking to you, Muslim, Christian, and Hebrew. Anything to do, we got to unite, or else we are through.
Let us unite, let us unite.
Everybody singing this sweet refrain.
Let us unite, let us unite.
Sing this melody till it gets in your brain.
Let us unite, let us unite.
Everybody singing this melody.
Let us unite, let us unite.
That's the only way we're gonna be free. They're uniting in Ghana, in Mali and Nigeria. All over Africa, the people are getting together. They're even uniting in Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, and Angola. And rumors vision will light the world over from Cape to Cairo, one Africa.
Let us unite, let us unite.
Everybody singing this sweet refrain.
Let us unite, let us unite.
Sing this melody till it gets in your brain.
Let us unite, let us unite.
Come on, do it tonight.
Let us unite, let us unite.
Brothers and sisters, let us unite.
There is a need for unity. The best for you and me. There is a need for unity. The best for you and me. Unity.
Everybody joining this melody. That's the only way we're gonna be free.
Let us unite, let us unite.
Come on, do it tonight.
Let us unite, let us unite.
Brothers and sisters, let us unite. Well, they're uniting in Cuba, Trinidad, Tobago, and Grenada, St. Kitts, Puerto Rico, and Jamaica. Let us unite in America, the yellow man moving in Asia, the red man awakening in India, the black man rising up in Africa. Let us jump up in America. Ha! Ha! Ha!
There is a need for unity. The best for you and me.
All of the nations of the earth as we speak are angry. They're angry because governments cannot suffice the needs of their people. They're angry because a few have gotten wealthy at the expense of the many, and the poor and the sick and the weak and the unlearned multiply. And the value of their lives are diminished by the rich and the powerful. So that when human life is devalued, that in the eyes of man you are unworthy of the gift of life, then it's easy for another human being to take the life of another human being that he or she has devalued. Black life in America is devalued. Hispanic life is devalued. Even poor white life is devalued. There's a way that I have to behave. I'm free, but I'm not free to rob you of yours. I'm not free to take from you what does not belong to me. So if I will construct my life according to these righteous principles, then between man and man, man and woman, peace. Between race and race, peace. Between rich and poor, peace. We have our beautiful Mexican family. This once was theirs. So you can't say to them they are aliens. That's a horrible word to use for former owners. I see my indigenous family here. Many tribes, but they're really one great nation of people that now must be reunited with themselves. So it's their time now, as well as ours, that God would intervene in our affairs and bring the bottom rail to the top. The government is not rehabilitating soldiers. When they send you away to kill. When you come home, they gotta reconstitute you for civilian life again. Make sure you have a job so you can take care of your family, but they're not doing it. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad says, a woman can do anything that a man does, and the only thing he forbids the woman to do is the thing that degrades her. So how high can you go? High as you want to. Why would God allow the female to wear his attributes if you can't be a manifestation of that attribute? Women, you got to be set free. What God has put within you must be cultivated, must be developed, and must be used for the advancement of a nation and a world. I said to myself, Mr. President, why the hell don't you go to the wicked police department? Why the hell don't you stand up and tell them you're killing of black youth and brown youth is not gonna hold no more? Why stand up? God's world is in need of a truth that will set up a government where everybody can live in peace, on real freedom, real justice, and real equality.
Many people are excited about cryptocurrency, but the problem has always been how to buy, hold, and spend it. Until now, introducing GS Lifestyle, the new, unique global card solution everyone's been waiting for. Available at 100 plus countries, 5 traditional currency accounts, including US dollar, British pound, euro, Chinese yuan, and Japanese yen. 4 to 8% better currency exchange rates than high street banks. Manage all your crypto and traditional currencies within one simple platform. Personal individual crypto wallets, add funds to your account via bank transfer, credit debit card, or crypto transfer. Spend or withdraw your funds anywhere MasterCard is accepted. Exclusive plastic, aluminum, stainless steel, gold plated, and solid gold cards available. 24/7 global support in multiple languages. 24/7 professional concierge services, up to 30% discounts on hotels and travel. Instant rewards from high street retailers. Fast delivery by FedEx or DHL. It gets even better. Recommend GS Lifestyle to your friends and receive up to 18% commission when they purchase any card, commissions when they pay their monthly membership, and commissions with every card swipe. True residual income. A little extra income, a lot of extra income, or a life-changing business. You decide. Millions of people will become GS Lifestyle account holders, so don't miss out. Get started today.
I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of false slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream.
Today's show is so big, me and my son Romeo Miller, my partner, we decided to do the review show. It's January 18th as we celebrate MLK. It's all about Richard Patterson, the first African-American to manufacture an exotic car.
Richard Patterson,
Yes.
CEO of Trans Supercars. But I've been a car guy since birth. My mother told me, went to a store, they had little pedal cars, and I was in one. And they were walking out after they bought everything. And I was pedaling it out. So I actually stole the car.
Good.
At like 5.
Good.
But my main thing was I was in school. It didn't matter what the class was, I was drawing cards.
Mm-hmm.
Anything to do with cards, that was just my main thing. Took me into a group called was the C5 Corvette. So in that group, I was in charge of vehicle packaging, which is taking a human. My boss was 6'4", and he said, "If I can't fit in that car, all y'all fight."
Yeah.
So we had to package a 6'4" person in a Corvette, the C5 Corvette, which was the 96 and up, was the first one where we could actually fit a larger individual in there. And that was my job. So I had to make sure all the controls, steering, everything was compliant. And that's, again, my start into vehicle packaging, occupant packaging, and making cars legal.
Mhm.
I mean, you can make a car look like whatever you want. If it's not legal, if the mirror's in the wrong place, if the headlight's in the wrong
Yeah.
place, you can't sell it.
Yeah.
Boeing was coming into Michigan to take advantage of the automotive talent that Michigan had to offer,
Mhm.
engineers, designers. I was able to parlay right into aerospace. And the project was the new Boeing 777. That plane was going to be completely done in CAD from the ground up. And I did the landing gear on that plane.
Mhm.
As to this date is one of their most successful, and had a 30-year run before they replaced it. But
Definitely one of the most successful.
yes, sir.
You're a part of that.
Yes,
That's amazing.
the landing gear was my baby.
Wow.
And I went to the Viper program, the first Viper.
Mhm.
I did that at the Plymouth location in Detroit. Of course, you know what that car did for Chrysler.
Yeah.
We took a truck engine, built the car around it, and the rest is history. And you know, I did a lot of ancillary products and projects. That seat turned out to be the stow and go seat in the minivan, which is still being used today.
Mhm.
And that project, for me, I think is my best project, you know, because I had to take a seat and fold it into the floor
Mhm.
so that it disappeared.
Mhm.
And that required a lot of engineering as far as where the frame rails to the chassis went and all that. But it also entailed me, when I folded the seat, it actually moved.
Mhm.
And I had to get it to go 78 millimeters
Mhm.
inboard of the car. So the first fold, it moved 20. Then the next move, it moved to 58, and it went down to the floor.
Mhm.
So that caused another big stir in the automotive industry. Chrysler stow and go seat. 8 people on the patent. I was one of them. So I'm the guy everybody speaks to,
Mhm.
because if you move something or if you're designing something, you need to make sure it's legal. You need help with this car. So he goes, okay, what will it take to get you? And I'm like, oh, this is my chance to.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll tell you what, man.
Tell them $1 billion.
I
Said $1 billion, right?
I gave him a nice high salary for a person in position. Monday I was at Tesla.
Yeah.
Walked in there, and the first thing I wanted to do was see all the data on how they set this car up, because there's only 4 people in the world that could set a car up from scratch.
Mhm.
And that means you start with the H point, the hip point,
Mhm.
and you position the mannequin the way you want, if it's going to be SUV, sports car, sedan, whatever it is, and then everything goes off of that. I'm one of the 4. So I basically tore the Tesla down to the bare screws and started building it up. The head of engineering at the time, the British guy I was speaking to, he came over and sat down. He goes, "Well, Richard, I see you getting to work. We're gonna let you roll with what you're doing. But I tell you what," and he's looking at me, and I'm looking at him. He goes, "If you this up, we're gonna make sure you're not gonna ever work in the automotive industry ever again." And I'm looking at him, and I'm like, but I said, no problem. And I took the challenge from there to really make sure this car was going to be the tops on everything. Comfort, safety, vision, and all the switches were going to be in a comfortable position, that giant monitor, everything. And it turned out that every week, Elon Musk would come over and sit with me and go over where everything was and how everything looked. And at that time, we would talk about music, rap songs.
Yeah.
He's into that. And just different things. But then I started figuring out I had this time with him. I can introduce some of the things that I want to put in the car, like the self-visiting door handles. really making that 6-inch monitor a 12-inch monitor. And Elon Campbell, he sits down right across from me. Rich, if I were you, I wouldn't be working for me. And he walked away. And I'm sitting there like, what did he say? As I'm walking out my desk, I realized that he was saying, if he knew what I knew,
Yeah.
he wouldn't be working for nobody but himself.
Yeah.
And not quit.
Yeah.
And started trying.
Thing that people have to realize, like with me and my son, we are business partners and we family too. And we're about doing stuff as a family. But what we realized that as African Americans, a lot of our deals, they take it.
Yes.
And so now it's time for us to be the first and to be able to change the poverty in our culture, like you say, Detroit, New Orleans, California, all these places we have to start owning things.
Well,
And
Pop,
so-
you gotta look, if kids know Rich, if they know his name, you're gonna inspire so many people in
Yeah.
this world. It's like your name should be spoken every school.
Yeah.
You know, we talk about athletes and all these professional athletes, and
Yeah.
you're really changing the world.
Yeah.
You know, the 777, that you fix the hydraulics on there, all of that. That's amazing right there.
And like you say, like Martin Luther King died for us to be able to go chase these dreams. We're gonna do the Master P review, and we're gonna review this car, and we're gonna show the world what it is.
2,000 horsepower. This is the RR edition.
Wait, you said 2,000 horsepower.
Yes, sir.
Like a Bugatti, basically. Only other car I know.
What I like about this though, this is done by black men.
You built this from the ground up.
Yeah, it looks nice, but it actually has a lot of function to the form. And I thought of that sitting on the plane.
It was real sleek. It's like modern, new, just beautiful.
That's what we was looking for, or what I was looking for when I did it.
So tell them what's the name of this car.
This car is the Nemesis,
Okay.
and it actually is the enemy to anything out there, especially from Europe. So it will be their nemesis.
That's literal. We coming after the competition. I'm gonna name the car Nemesis.
I'm gonna just call it Black Magic. That's what I'm gonna call
This
it.
is straight out of a movie though. Like I would never thought like I'll see a car like this when you're watching these future films in my time.
Oh,
and
yeah.
created by you, somebody who looks like us.
Exactly.
You know? Like this
Exactly.
is amazing.
But we dream and we think of things too, and we actually do stuff.
Yeah.
And I definitely got a track record and pedigree out in the automotive space.
Yeah.
That proves that I can.
No,
I
but
can
you
do
put the
my
work
thing.
in, and I tell people all the time, you can't get to the top of any game. I don't care what it is, unless you really put the work in and you're consistent about what you're doing. So,
Correct.
this is incredible.
And these are actually ailerons or wings that help the airflow, and that keeps the car down in the rear as well.
Yeah.
So does this light up?
This is the light here.
Dang, all around.
And then this right here is your driving light in here. So when you hit the brakes, that all lights up, then your blinkers, everything in one piece design. And I wanted to keep it as nice and fresh as the vehicle, as the car itself. This is open, of course, to two draw fans behind here that actually draw out the heat from the engine.
The car looking good. How many people could fit in this car?
There's two people, but
Oh,
two
that's all
people-
I need is two. You know, a black man that created a car. We got to tell the world about this.
Yes, sir.
From a scale of 1 to 10, Ron, what do you rate this? Not because he here. I'm just saying. Just act like
Nemesis?
Yes.
1 through 10.
Yes.
I'm looking at the beauty of it, right?
Okay.
This thing look like this needs to be in the new James.
This is not a
Bond.
woman we talking about.
I'm a talk. It is a woman. All my car are women, so I'm just saying. The beauty is immaculate.
Stop touching on the car.
Okay, I'm just saying, Pops, let me do my thing. Look at the rim. He said it's 2,000 HP. Oh my goodness. So this thing not just beautiful, but it got some power to it. Giving it 100. This has to be the first 10. I have to give it a 10. Pops, this is a 10. Look at this. Pull up in this. You may get Rihanna, Pops. That's all
Okay,
I'm
well,
saying.
let me tell you.
Master
from
P
the-
get his groove back. Percy
What
Miller.
you mean, get my groove back? My groove ain't never left. Uh-huh.
I'm just saying.
So you saying I can't get Rihanna?
In this you could.
Okay,
Get a
from a
Nemesis.
scale of 1 to 10, this car It's a 10.
This is
It's a sister 10. This is my first 10. You know what that means, bro? We got a new partner. We got a new partner. I'm just saying. Look,
For real.
look. Let me tell you something. With me and my son, we about business. We about our culture and our people. And I just want to let Black people, minorities all across the world know how big this is. For to have a brother like you to be a part of technology and creating stuff that could change the world. And they ain't even see the other cars that we looked at.
Right.
They don't need to see that. They don't need to see the SUVs right now.
But Pops, this is a big deal for the culture, for our people. Like I was saying in there earlier, it's like, this is how we create jobs for us.
Yeah.
This is how we inspire us. Them seeing you create something like this. They seen me and Pops make history and music and products, but seeing a Black man build a car, and not just any car, but one of the most beautiful cars I've ever seen.
Yeah, and then you know what? That just show you how we are involved as people.
Correct.
And today is the dream celebration. We celebrate Martin Luther King.
MLK.
You know,
This is
this is beautiful because this man fought so long. It's way overdue.
That's what Rich reminded me of too. His story in there is like he never gave up. This didn't happen overnight. This is what people don't realize.
And
It's
you know
like
what?
the devil was trying to knock him off.
Yeah.
He could have quit so many times.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, you know, and also, like you said, this is so important that we all here, brother. I'm proud of you. Give it a go. We're gonna take over the world, man.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna take over the world. Y'all know y'all like this for real. This is it. They've been stealing our ideas a long time, and now we able to control and create. This is beautiful. This is only the beginning.
Make them say mercy. Make them say mercy.
I'm sitting here with a genius, man. I'm just letting you know. This is our next partner. Look at this card, Jay. You know, and this goes out to everybody that's buying exotic cars, getting y'all foreign whips sitting in. I'm challenging the whole industry, whether you're an entertainer, athlete, I don't care if you're Drake, 50 Cent, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Floyd Mayweather, 2 Chainz, Rick Ross, LeBron James, Lil Wayne, DJ Khaled, Puffy, Lil Baby, the Baby, Snoop. We got to support this movement, man. Let's get our cars from Triumph because this is how we change the game and put money back in our community. This is the first Black-owned car made by a Black person. This is history. Thanks for tuning in to the Master P Review channel. I told y'all, product outweighs talent. Get you some product. I got the Miata shoes, the Miata clothes. I got rap snacks, rap noodles. I have the Uncle P Hootie Hoo cereal. I have Uncle P rice, syrup. Know what? No idea is a whack idea. I'll see y'all next time. Boss up.
No unity, no power. White power for white people. Black power for black people. 1967. The Black Panther Party. The movement. Freedom.
Let's talk about freedom. Freedom, freedom.
We will not bow down to racism. We will not bow down to injustice. We will not bow down to exploitation. I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna stand.
Now this is time to free your mind and your soul. Yo, our story has never been told. Ladies, you got to demand what you want, and what we want is respect, right?
Come and take a walk with me. First a walk with me. See what only I can see.
Sisters, check this. Watch this.
Turn us loose, set us free from all the chains that bind me. Let us run in our own direction. Let us go, set us free from all this propaganda and lies that what your people try to teach us. I know why you would like to bring us down. Because we have all the deals on you. You try to tell us that our lives don't mean anything, but we know so much better, so we're gonna take up the freedom. Freedom for my body, freedom for my mind, freedom for my feelings. All this time you've been telling us these lies, but now we finally figured out okay. Yeah, all that we would never wise up, but we'll show the how black female can do. So you continue to keep us away, but no, we ain't going out like that. Oh no. All these lies and all this propaganda you want us to take, we're gonna take it. You gotta take freedom from my body, freedom from my mind, freedom for my spirit, freedom for my body, freedom for my heart and my soul. I see the fear in your eyes, surprise, so cover it all. I know just who I am and what I wanna do. I can make you run, make you hide from all your ancestors' transgression that you hold inside. Sisters rising up and sing that our time is here. We're taking back what's been ours for years.
Let the heaven of a system embrace you and place them over God.
All these lies and all this propaganda that you want us to say, we're gonna take out. Freedom from my mind, freedom for my spirit,
Ready for Evolution. Welcome to another edition of Class in Session. I'm your brother and friend, Brother Eric Teray Muhammad. Class in Session is every Monday through Saturday, sometimes Sunday, on this very same platform, the Eric Teray Muhammad Facebook page, Eric Teray Muhammad page on Facebook, which is the public page. We are Farrakhan page on Facebook. We also air on the Team Believe TV YouTube channel, as well as the Eric Teray Muhammad YouTube channel. It is an honor, a privilege, and pleasure to be before you this morning to share this amazing broadcast. I'm deeply honored and humbled by your presence, by the attendance, by the numbers. And this was, and will be Hard Facts Friday. So what does that really mean? Well, this is Black History Month. And our place in history can never, ever be underrated because we're the mothers and fathers of civilization, period. And when you find all these great feats in the world, all these things that create wonder and bedazzle or just existence, those things, the root of all those things are found in the Creator and the original people. So this is Hard Facts Friday. These are those days where we share things, and hard doesn't necessarily have to be mean. Hard does not have to be exciting. But in a month like this, we chose that each Friday of the month, you're going to learn about those living legends, people you walk with every day. Richard Patterson is hidden in plain sight. So are Master P and Romeo Miller, Percy and Romeo Miller. They are hidden in plain sight. So are the wealth builders worldwide. We are hidden in plain sight. People walk with us every day and have no idea who we are, what we represent, and how we can aid them. So that speaks volumes to the tasks that we have in front of us to make sure that we are everything we need to be for not just the world, but be everything that we need to be that the God has intended. So what does that mean? For us, it means focus. For us, it means commitment. For us, it means consistency, tenacity, courage. Because though we know of our greatness, we're still in a world that is designed to challenge it. We have to upgrade our design, and we had to be the nemesis to that challenge. Class is in session every Monday through Saturday and sometimes Sunday, 8 a.m. Eastern, on all of the channels that I have just mentioned. Trying to be cool because that presentation had me too fired up to see what we do live and direct in real time. And what's even more exciting to me, as a part of Wealth Builders Worldwide, as a partner in GS Partners, as independent affiliates of GS Partners, we're involved in a legacy contest, a Dream Big contest. And 3 of the prizes in the more than 2,000 prizes available are supercars. Your dream car. And I had no interest in it before until I learned of Master P's work and what he had determined to do. And then I learned of Richard Patterson, and I learned of the vehicles. I mean, they have a super SUV that we weren't even able to see yet, but it's ready. It reminds me a lot of our products in GS Partners that are all ready, but we just have yet to see. Anywho, if I decide to walk away from Monaco with one of the super dream car prizes, I can assure you one of those cars are going to be of Richard Patterson's design, craft, ingenuity. I'm going to get one of those cars. I'm just saying. Get the support you need. Stay connected, stay plugged in. We're wealthy and we know it. You can be too. And you can shore up your wealth. You can shore up your skill set to keep, maintain, grow, protect, and develop the wealth. www.goldrocks.info. www.goldrocks.info is the platform, the live event platform that we as Wealth Builders Worldwide encourage everyone to flood, everyone to be a part of. 10:45 a.m. this morning will be the mighty power call. It's Freedom Friday, folks. We had the power call this morning at 10:45 a.m. Eastern, and then we'll move on to the 12 noon presentation from Mr. Gold Collector. I believe will be on at 12 noon for a live presentation, and then we're back again this evening at 9 p.m. Eastern on the same platform, wgoldrocks.info. My brother, as always, gives it to you like this. You are invited to today's power call on a new platform, 10:45 a.m. Eastern, 9:45 a.m. Central, 8:45 a.m. Mountain, and 7:45 a.m. Maui Pacific Time. All found on www.goldrocks.info. Your password is available. If you can't decipher that code, you need to get with that one who made this opportunity available to you and let them know right now that you're ready to be on that platform. You're ready to see the presentation. You're ready to have your questions answered. All of it is available on www.goldrocks.info, because the way, I repeat, the way to change the nature of our experiences is to change the nature of our thoughts. And you can't change them remaining in the same arena. You have to make those moves that position you and put you in a greater disposition so you can reposition yourself for the heights, for the dreams, for the visions, for the goals that you have for you, yours, and your people. Thank you, Sister CeCe Mahone. Thank you, Sister Damawi. Y'all make sure that you're a part of this mighty, mighty call today, 10:45 a.m. Eastern on our platform. Stay connected and make sure that you understand and embrace the health transfer as well as the wealth transfer. This is where the two meet. You want to have the healthiest of body constitutions. You want to have the healthiest of mindset. You want to have the healthiest of emotional and spiritual readiness to receive that which the God has in store for us. When I tell you that your miracle, I repeat that your miracle is just around the corner, that is still too far away. That's how powerful and awesome this opportunity is. I want you to embrace those phone numbers and reach out to Brother Mustafa and Sister Janetta Muhammad and find out more about getting a hold of this amazing supplement that helps to shore up what you already intend for your body, because it's already a part of your body. And all we're doing is strengthening and inwardly putting on the full armor of God. And of course, Believe TV. This is a product of Team Believe, hashtag Team Believe. Join the channel, subscribe to the channel, share the channel, and get ready for the programming that's in store, because it is about freedom. It is about belief. It is about being more than what we have allowed ourselves to be. See, at one point, everything was controlled by somebody else, but today, 2021, if you learn nothing else from Richard Patterson, if you learn nothing else from Percy Miller, if you learn nothing else from Romeo Miller in this broadcast today, if you learn nothing else from Mr. Ty Best, Mr. Michael L. Dalco, from all of our leaders in Wealth Builders Worldwide, if you learn nothing else in the celebration of this Black History Month, you have learned that you and I have the power to control the narrative, the power to define ourselves, the power to tell, live, and exemplify our own story. What's going to be your story for February? What will you write for February? This is everybody's month. This is the world's month. 28 days, a concentrated period of time that the God designed to manifest something that will impact the entire 2021 season. And you have the ability to do it right now by uniting with those who are united with you to see a better you, a better world, a better now. We lead from the future in Wealth Builders Worldwide, and you'll see nothing less than an example of that each and every day. We're blessed to come before you with classes in session. It's Believers Huddle time at 9:15. I'm getting ready for it. I hope all of you are getting ready for it. If you do not have the coordinates, get with someone on Team Believe and get them and join us on that platform. 9:15 this morning is crunk season. We're about to get it in. Take a screenshot of this card. Make sure you make it available to everybody and anybody in your purview, because Wealth Builders Worldwide, we build winners. Peace and power. Team Believe. I'll see the believers on the huddle 9:15 a.m. this morning. And of course, I'll see us all on the power call. Brother Raymond Lee, make sure you're on the huddle. I have some news for you. Forward.